Good morning. Welcome back to the Dive Plan. I'm your guide, Jim. Today we were diving at Sunnyside Beach Park in Steilacoom, Washington. Sunnyside Beach Park used by a lot of different dive shops as a great place to actually teach diving because it has a really slow incline and then a short drop off that goes from, depending on tide, anywhere between 12 and 15 feet to anywhere between 20 and 23 feet deep. So it's a fantastic place to go dive in. And once you get down to the bottom of that incline, it's again very gradual incline out. It's hard to get past 65 feet here, as a matter of fact. A little bit about Steilacoom. It was the first incorporated city in the state of Washington. There's my setup right there. It was actually a city before the state of Washington was a state by 35 years, as a matter of fact. A bunch of kids having a good time today. This is what happens when a seawall gets torn to shreds. They're going to be rebuilding that this fall, I think. So yeah, Steilacoom's been here for a long, long time. And it was the metropolitan center of this region for a while. And then it was found that a little town north of here named Seattle was actually had a deeper, wider seaport. So all the industry moved there. And this became a bedroom community for a lot of wealthy people, actually. And some people from nearby Fort Lewis and Air Base McChord, which is now Joint Base Lewis McChord. This area here had a lot of logging involved in it. A lot of ferries, personal ferries called the Mosquito Fleet, coming across from all of these different islands. And then the logging industry died out because we actually like our trees now. And it lay fallow for a number of years until the town of Steilacoom decided, let's make a park here. And in someone's wisdom, they decided, you know, it would be really great if we put underwater features for scuba divers to use this park. So there are that white buoy right out there. You can see it in the distance. If you look, there's a Washington State Ferry, and there's the white buoy right about there. That buoy is the marker of the pipeline. It's a storm drain pipe, like runoff pipe that goes all the way out to 110 feet deep. I've been there. It just ends with a flat, plate at the end of it, and big holes on the sides of it so the water can drain out. So scuba divers found that, and now it's a huge feature. There are a lot of GPOs, giant Pacific octopus, under it. And there are 5 sunken boats here. The biggest one is the Stella. It's a cabin cruiser, so it's only about 30-ish feet long, but it does have a front. You can sort of go in and out of it. So it's pretty cool. And then there's the Chris Craft all the way over in the northern side. There's the Santa and Frosty boat, which is over by the pipeline. Those little plastic Santas and plastic Frosty the Snowman you can buy and put out in your lawn at Christmas time. Somebody brought 2 of those out here one day and put them in that boat and filled them with rocks. So now that's the Santa and Frosty boat. And then there's 2 little rowboats out here that sometimes an octopus will find its home under. And there's usually lots of fish around them and things like that, tons of nudibranchs, so that'll be cool. What we're doing today, though, is we're actually teaching someone the PADU underwater Navigator specialty. There's that kayaker in the back. They're popular here, too. So we'll be doing a bunch of navigation. We'll be teaching a bunch of navigation tools, going out underwater, finding out people's kick cycles, and doing navigation squares and navigation, what's a 7-sided heptagons? No, that's 8. Septagons. Yeah, there you go. So that should be a lot of fun. And while we're down there, I'll take some pictures of any critters I happen to see. Take some video maybe. And that'll be 3 dives for the day. And we'll be all done with that. So it should be a good time. So we're hoping to get that plan in action. That's the plan. Let's make it happen. This is a mock-up of an underwater navigation course. Hey, chilling with Bonesy Bess. Made it through a day of 3 wonderful dives. My student did fantastic. He accomplished every single goal on the first try, which is rare to say the least. So he did really well. And I got some cool video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the chitin and the fishes and all the other cool critters. That lion's mane jellyfish, that was really, really cool to see, just hanging there in the water column. So yeah, 3 good dives. I'd have taken more pictures and video, but unfortunately my camera and me here, we're in a contract dispute over whether or not it should work underwater all the time. Hopefully I'll get that figured out for the next time. And, you know, fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. I'll ask Bonesy Bess to say a prayer for me. Anyhow, so yeah, that was a great day of diving at Sunnyside. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. And until then, fins up, dive safe.